Hey guys, welcome to the Virginia Midland HO layout. In this video, this is my end of August update video. Sorry I haven't done any videos this summer. I think my last one was early July, so I apologize for that. But in this video, I'm just going to bring you up to par of what I've been working on. I've got a few things accomplished on the layout, not much. It's one thing about this hobby, there's so many different ways to go, and I could come in here and work on 10 different things. That's the great thing about our hobby. It's so many different things combined into one hobby. I think it's great. You can come in here and be in a mood and maybe you don't want to work on freight cars, or maybe you don't want to work on locomotives, you want to work on layout. I can do car cards. That's kind of boring, but that's something I started trying to work on this summer. But anyways, my major accomplishments here the last probably 6 weeks, probably the last couple weeks here, is this structure down here on the bottom. This is St. Just on my lower level. And here at St. Just is a junction that has a spur that goes off to the Mine Run branch, which has my sand plant and everything like that. But here at St. Just we have Chesapeake Valley Sweeteners. They get tank cars full of corn syrup and things like that. So they do lots of different things. It's a kit bash. I had to fit the space. Mainly goes up against the backdrop and everything like that. And I think it turned out very well. Still got a little details and signs and stuff to put on there, but I think it's turned out very well. I'll show you a close-up here when I finish with my intro here. And then I'll show you a couple different changes I did to the layout. Nothing major. Both of them are trackage changes, but they're going to help out the layout immensely. So let me get past this intro here, and make sure you follow my blog, which is right here. This is I update this weekly, so sometimes several times a week. So make sure you check that out. And I think it's got a thing where you can click in where you get emailed, or it tells you when I update it. So that's a great little feature. You got questions, please comment. You can comment down below on this video here. I'll be glad to help you out things on my videos. I'm trying to do some how-tos, and I'll do some of those on my blogs. And go through the list and check it out. It's a lot. I think almost 170 different posts on that blog. So, and I get more and more people every year, and I love it. I really like the whole blog, and this video thing's kind of different for me. This is probably about my 20th take here. I'm not real fond of getting in front of the camera, but you can make fun of how I talk and everything. It doesn't matter. But let me get to the rest of show you what I've done, and we'll go from here. I'll be right back. Alright, we're down on the lower level here at St. Just to show you some close-ups of Chesapeake Valley Sweeteners. This gets mainly tank cars of corn syrup and some pressure aid hoppers. As you can see, the loading bay here will hold 3 tank cars and maybe a hopper and a tank car, maybe 2 tank cars. I can do some various traffic on this. This is a kit-bashed building. From the main building here is from Walther's Washington Salvage Yard, and the loading bay is Pike Stuff. All right, Pike Stuff's been around for a while. They make the great engine facilities, ones that you drive in, and this is no exception. I think that's what I kind of used. And they've got different things. Don't be scared to kit bash. Kit bash is a great way to get a unique structure on your layout. Somebody told me a long time ago, it's nothing worse than going to a layout or seeing a layout and it's just straight out of the Walther's catalog. I've got several industries and things that I've kit bashed. You can even get some wooden kits for houses and stuff, like something different. But most people, when they get an industry, it's going to be Walther's because they have the most selection. Nothing the matter with them. I'm not anti-Walther's here, but change it around. I've got a few of them on my layout. Eventually, I'm probably going to change it, but right now they're good standing. So I've weathered it up, and I still need to put some details, some signage and stuff on there. Wanted to put some tanks here right outside the door, right there by the door between that and the tank. As you can see, I've got the tank sitting there, but it won't fit because I changed the roof on that. So I'm going to put some stuff up on the roof and some other things just to make it a little different. Maybe I'll put who knows what. I need to go and look at some roofs here. But here at St. Just is a major junction here on the lower level. As you come out of the helix over here, out of the garage, you come into St. Just. And St. Just has a little tiny side track here where you can run around your train and stuff like that. Because as you can see, the mine run branch, also starts at St. Just, and that goes the other way. So when I get a train that comes at a helix, comes down, and it's got to run around its power, or I'm going to assign a engine to stay at St. Just to work the mine run branch. So that will make things a little bit more interesting. So this is CVS here. Hope you like it. I'll give you some ideas. You know, if you got any questions or anything, make sure you comment. Let's go see my other things I've been working on. Alright, as we follow the mine run branch south here, goes past where the helix, that's the Virginia Midland main line. It goes up to the upper level. We come down, and this is going to be Virginia Propane. You see I got a little flyer there, so I got my logo already built. Printed out some tree backgrounds from the internet, and the ones in the corner behind the flyer over there are I did them myself. They actually look halfway decent. I can't believe that. But it's going to be just a little spur for propane tank. Don't have a whole lot of room to work, but it's going to turn out pretty good. And then we get on to the branch. All right. In one of my newest buildings, I kind of built it and worked on it. Never mind the stuff on the roof there. It's just kind of up and out of the way. It's a door and a load for a flat car. This is going to be mine run lumber. I may change the lane or change the name here later on, but that's a good stand-in. What's going to be happening on this branch here? I have a wood chip loader. Those Apache hoppers there, they will be patched for something else. And then we're going to load, or unload, I should say, boxcars. And you're probably going to say, where in the heck are you going to unload it? Out here in the outside? No, I'm actually going to do something different here. As you can see, I've extended this building a little bit longer with a wall here. And I'm going to put a cassette, only need a little bit of, maybe 3 or 4 inches, where the boxcar can actually go inside of the building, and you'll be able to see it. Probably put a picture in there. It looks like it's unloading a boxcar or something like that, kind of like what I have over at CVS, which I didn't show you. But I just think it's going to be different. The boxcar will be able to roll right in. Now, one question I had, here's with the loader here. The loader is actually the piping that goes to the wood chip loader. That's actually going to run into the building. I might put it on a platform there. This is another Pike stuff building that I've kit bashed. So still got to iron out some details over here, but the locomotives will not have to come onto the go underneath of the hopper, or I'm sorry, the loader, which it should have a empty, and it's got a full there in a boxcar, so it'll be a nice little stretch for them. It shouldn't be a problem with going under the loader, so that would not be a problem. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that one on the blog. Make sure you check that out. One of my first things I did this summer was revamp the trackage down here. As you can see, I've got some unfinished cars, some other cars, got a loco down there. What mainly it is a double. I put move the switch around, put pretty much a double track through here, just a big runaround track. So the engines come in and they run around and they can shove their cars down to, if you can see the hoppers up against the backdrop, the whitish and gray ones, those go to the sand mine, which will not be featured on the layout. That's just a spur, great way to put an industry on there without modeling it. So they'll run around and switch empties for fulls and things like that. So it's got a lot of things going on in the branch. I'm still not happy with this backdrop. This layout, or actually this part was actually an 0-30 layout when I got that little itch. This is actually mine run with the almost like a canal-like. I'm going to be changing that around. Still not totally satisfied with that, but I'm going to spruce it up, make it a little bit better. Still some work to do. So, mine run branch is going to have, it's got 2 industries on it. It's going to be, keep somebody busy. So, let's go and check out the rest of the things on the lab that I've been working on. Alright guys, we're back up on the upper level here at Battlefield Yard. Let me show you my other change that I did earlier in the summer with going out to the helix. As you can see, when you exit Battlefield Yard, you have the track on the right and the left. The one over on the right actually goes out to the helix. Now, I had a nasty little S-curve. Talked about this in the blog. What I did was just straighten this out, and I had to re-scenic this area, put that little retaining wall in. I think it turned out pretty well. Pretty much hidden over here. As you can see, I've got a hole, pretty large hole, probably a lot bigger than I wanted, to kind of got that bridge in there and trees and stuff to camouflage stuff. So I took care of it. The cars, 6-axle locomotives really struggle through. There's a little S-curve in there and kind of sharp, and I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I finally took it out, and you know, everything's so much smoother. It's just something I should have did. It sucks to take stuff out of I've already got scenery in it and everything, and just kind of go from there. So that's my other change. Alright, back over here at Battlefield Yard. That's my main yard here on the Virginia Midland. I'm going to go over my 2 newest locos that I took care of or completed probably early July. We're going to start with 288. That is an Atlas GP40-2W. Got that wide cab on it. That's what the W stands for. Ditch lights, which are probably definitely not mandatory in my early 90s, which I model on the Midland here. But if you follow any history, they actually experimented with ditch lights and stuff and other things to help people see them when they're on the railroad and on the road and everything like that. So we're going to be experimenting with ditch lights. I don't have them hooked up individually; they just come on with the lights, so no great detail. Put a Tsunami in this current keeper. She runs great. One thing I totally forgot. I don't know what the heck. I just lost my mind or something. I was painting her, finished her, and I'm like, man, I'm missing something. As you can see, my other loco over there, it's a standard cab SD20-2. Forgot the chevrons. No chevrons on 288. So I think I'm going to leave her there, you know, without the chevrons. I might do something else, put a VM on the front. I'm not sure. So I'm pretty happy with her. She runs great. That's the main thing. Still need to weather her up, but I'm calling her done, except for the weathering. So we'll move on to 233. 233 is a GP35R. I'm not sure what the R, maybe reworked or redone. I might just change the initial, have it settled on. It's a GP35 from Cato. It does not have its fuel tank, as you can see. I'm going to need to weather that up. I've got a newer one on there. But it used to be one of the Virginia Centrals. But I downgraded the Virginia Central to crappy locomotives, an Alco and a SD1200. I'm sorry, an SW1200. So 233 is a little patched for, it came from the Virginia Central, which operates my branch line here. So she runs well. I really love this. Is one of the older Cato GP35s. Runs great. Has a Tsunami in it. I really love the Tsunami I have in it. It's the only one that's on the layout that has, I think it's the 567 turbo. Man, the bell really sounds good. The engine is so much. Most of them are 645s that I have on the layout of the turbo. But this one is just different. I really, really like it. And one wants me to get some more. So that's my update on my motive power. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my end of August update for 2015. I enjoy showing you my new stuff and, you know, just showing a couple things I've done on my layout. Not a whole lot, you know, look back at what I've accomplished this summer. You know, not a whole lot of things. Not as much. You never accomplish as much as you want to in here. But, you know, if I get some time in here, I try to get here as often as I can. You know, I don't have the largest layout room. I don't know how guys even accomplish getting basement layouts done. It's just, I've got a 12x9 room, which I think is actually smaller than that. And I've been working on it probably steadily here, you know, for over 10 years. So, I think 5 of them were, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So, but, you know, enjoy this great hobby. There's so many aspects. You will find something that you are good in this hobby. Be it building buildings, kit bashing, building wood structures, detailing freight cars, or, you know, doing some weathering. You know, there's so many aspects of it. So, thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my blog. Got any questions, please comment below. Thanks for everything, and I'll see you next time, guys.